Hi everyone, this is your biology class. I'm your teacher Seema Atreja. Students, in this video we are going to discuss the concept of hydrophily related to the chapter reproduction in flowering plants. What do you mean by hydrophily? That is pollination by water is known as the hydrophily. Two types of possibilities that exist in nature, that is the pollination takes place under the water or on the surface of water. If the pollination takes place under the water surface, then it is known as the hypohydrogamy. We can also call it as hypohydrophily. We discussed this case in case of Zostera and Ceratophyllum. Both are the aquatic plant. Zostera is present in marine water and Ceratophyllum is present into the fresh water. The second case in which the pollination takes place on the surface of water. We discussed this in case of Vallisneria. So first we are going to discuss the hypohydrogamy in case of Zostera. Zostera plant is submerged and rooted plant that is present at the bottom of the water body. The leaves in Zostera are needle-like and pollen grains are largest and they are also needle-like as we discussed in our previous video. The leaves of the Zostera are needle-like. These are the needle-like leaves. The flowers in case of Zostera are present in the cluster form. This is the cluster of male flower and this is the cluster of female flower. Male flower and female flower are drawn here with the help of different color for easy to understand. The main thing in this case is the pollen grains has the gravity equal to the gravity of the water. If the gravity of pollen grains are more than the gravity of water, they sink down and reach at the bottom of the water. And if they have the lesser gravity than the gravity of water, they float on the surface of the water. But here what is important, that is gravity of pollen grain is equal to the gravity of water. वाटर की ग्रेविटी के अकॉर्डिंग उनकी ग्रेविटी होती है. दैट्स वाई दे फ्लोट इनसाइड द वाटर एंड अलोंग विद द वाटर करंट they reach to the female flower. So pollination takes place with the water current and fertilization takes place. On maturity, male flower release pollen grain. Pollen grain, because of the same gravity of water gravity, they float along with the water current and reach to the female flower, pollinate and germinate there, and fertilization easily takes place. So pollination takes place with the help of water under the water. That's why it is known as the hypohydrogamy. Now we discuss the second example of hypohydrogamy, that is the case of Ceratophyllum. Ceratophyllum is also submerged and rooted plant. These are the roots of the Ceratophyllum. Leaves are also here needle-like. Flowers are present in the form of cluster. What happens in this case? This is the male flower and this is the female flower. From the male flower, anther detach and reach to the surface of the water. At the surface of the water, when the anther gets mature, pollen grains are released and they get germinated. So pollen grains are germinated on the surface of the water. After germination, they float inside the water and reach to the female flower. So pollination takes place along the water current and fertilization also takes place. Ceratophyllum is a freshwater plant present into the fresh water. So this is the case of also hypohydrogamy in Zostera and Ceratophyllum. In both plants what happens, that is pollination takes place under the water So it is known as the hypohydrogamy. Now we are going to discuss the case of epihydrophily. What happens in case of epihydrophily, that is pollination takes place on the surface of the water. We discuss this in case of Vallisneria. Vallisneria is also rooted submerged plant. It is freshwater aquatic plant. Vallisneria is a dioecious plant. What do you mean by dioecious plant? That is, male and female plants are different in case of Vallisneria. Here I am going to draw the Vallisneria plant. They are also submerged plants, so inside the water. I am going to draw the plant. This is the male plant. The leaves are needle-like. On this cluster of male flower is present. Flowers are present in the form of cluster. This is the spadix inflorescence. Spadix inflorescence of male flower present on male plant. It is rooted submerged plant. On the other side, I am drawing the female flower. Leaves are needle-like. Rooted submerged plant, female plant, on which female flowers are present. Female flowers are present on the stalk, and this stalk is coiled. And on this coiled stalk, cluster of female flowers are present. What happens in this case? Male flower detach from the plant. Male flower detach from the male plant and reach to the surface of the water. 3 tepals are present in them. 2 are present on the lower side and 1 is present on the upper side. These are the 3 tepals which are present in case of male flower. The arrangement of these 3 tepals help to move the male flower on the surface of water. These are the stamen. On the surface of the water, stamen gets mature, anther dehiscence takes place and pollen grains are released. Pollen grains are released on maturity. At the same time, I am going to draw this female plant at the time of when pollination takes place in the male plant. What happens? Uncoiling of this female flower stalk of the female flower uncoiled and reach to the surface of the water where pollen grains are released from the anther. These pollen grains along with the water current reach to the female flower and fertilization takes place. After fertilization, this stalk again gets coiled and reach to their original size. This is how pollination and fertilization takes place in case of Vallisneria. What happens? It is a dioecious plant. Male and female plants are separate. On the male plant, spadic inflorescence of male flower is present. Male flower detach from the male plant and reach to the surface. It consists of 3 tepals, in which arrangement of tepals is like that. 2 tepals are present on the lower side and 1 is present up towards the upper surface. This type of arrangement help to move the male flower on the surface of water. On the surface of water, when stamen gets mature, anther dehiscence takes place, pollen grains are released. At the same time, what happens? This is the female flower which is present on the coiled stalk-like structure. At the time of fertilization, uncoiling of this coiled stalk takes place and female flower reach to the surface of the water where pollen grains are present. Pollen grains received by the stigma of the female flower, pollination takes place and fertilization takes place. After fertilization, what happens? That is, the stalk of the female flower again becomes coiled. This is how fertilization and pollination takes place in case of Vallisneria. That is, the pollination takes place on the surface of the water. So it is the epihydrogamy type of pollination which takes place on the surface of the water. There are two another aquatic plants which are discussed in your NCERT, that is water hyacinth and water lily. Both are the aquatic plant. What happens in this case? Flowers emerge above the water surface. Flowers emerge out above the water surface. And here the pollination takes place with the help of insects or wind, like the all other terrestrial plant. In both the plants, both are the aquatic plants, but pollination takes place by insects or wind current. Pollination by water is rare. There are about 30 genera belonging to the monocotyledons in which pollination takes place by water. There are certain plant groups, lower plant groups, algae, bryophytes and pteridophytes. In these cases, what happens? That is, water is needed for their fertilization. So they are restricted to some small area where water is available for their fertilization. Water helps in the transport of male gametes to the site of fertilization where female gametes are present inside the ovary. So their distribution is limited to certain area where water is available for fertilization. This is all about hydrophily in this video. In next video we discuss the pollination by insect and birds. I think the concept is very much clear to you all. Thank you so much.